video was Mark Sanchez turning himself in. But listen to the statement that he makes coming out. Because he got his lawyer with him. And I found it very, very interesting. I think you will too. Let's take a look. So in case y'all didn't know, you might want to put your phones up. Because on the 4th of this October, your man Mark Sanchez got into it with an older male. And let's just say he got pepper sprayed and stabbed. And you'll get to see part of it. Can't show the whole thing because that would be evidence. And can't show you that part. Roll it. And for whatever reason, for whatever freaking reason, the mother of his child, aka the baby mama, decide she got something to say. I didn't even know this man had a child outside of his family. Goes to show how much I really care about the University of Southern Cheaters football squad and the people in which that they paid to play. Before you can do NIL deals, let's take a look though. Mark Sanchez's ex and the mother of his son breaks her silence on his arrest. None of this is surprising to me. My foremost priority has always been and remains our 8-year-old son, Daniel, she said in a statement shared on Instagram on Sunday, October the 12th. Mark Sanchez ex-model Bobby T has broken her silence on his arrest. Bobby shares an 8-year-old son named Daniel with the former NFL player. Sanchez has been charged with a felony and 3 misdemeanors following a stabbing incident in Indianapolis on October 4th. Mark Sanchez's ex has broken her silence after his recent arrest, and she says that none of this is surprising to her. Model Bobby T, whose real name is Erin Campagneris, I don't know how to say her name, whatever, shares an 8-year-old son named Daniel with the former NFL player and Fox Sports analyst. I'm aware of the serious criminal charges currently facing my son's father, Mark Sanchez, Bobby began in a statement shared on her Instagram stories on October 12th. My foremost priority has always been and remains our 8-year-old son, Daniel. I choose to remain silent publicly to protect Daniel. She says, now that everything is out in the open, my focus hasn't changed. I have always been concerned for his safety and for what he is exposed to. Sadly, none of this is surprising to me. Like everyone else, I learned the horrific event through a news alert on my phone while sitting next to Daniel. I still know only what is publicly available. My thoughts and empathy are with the victim and everyone affected by this devastating event. It has created a wide ripple effect, touching many lives. I understand that we live in a very public world, but my hope is that as my son grows, he can be seen and understood apart from this story. At the end of the day, I'm simply a mama to a sweet, very young boy, doing my best to protect his peace. Thank you for the compassion so many have shown toward Daniel and me, Bobby. She went on to say that she was unsurprised by the news of the recent charges against her ex. And she said exactly what I say, blah, blah, blah. But as you can see, I didn't know that. Oh, he got him a black girl. Oh, might like to dip in that chocolate latte. Oh, that way. Okay. Yeah. That's why TMZ said baby mama. Y'all want to see that real quick? Look. Y'all see that? Y'all see that? You see this right here? It's like Mark Sanchez's baby mama break silence amid his arrest. Yeah, that Sanchez and that black woman, yeah, that black and that brown right there. Imagine if these two would have been Caucasian. You wouldn't have seen no baby mama. Come on, bruh. Come on. Now, listen. There's going to be some favoritism. Expect charges to be dropped because Mark Sanchez is a media darling. He's a person that people kind of like. The reason why the mother spoke, I think what she wants to do is increase or decrease, for lack of better words, the level of visitation that Mark Sanchez has. So that way she can get a little more paid. Just makes a lot more sense. A lot of these ladies who get child support and all this stuff, their whole entire existence is to get more. Trust me, I know from first-hand experience. But neither here nor there. The reason why this should be very alarming is because that was attempted murder that Mark Sanchez did on that old man. That old man has a gash on his face from here to here, arm severely messed up. And out of that old man's mouth, he said, I thought I was going to die. I hope he sues Mark Sanchez for no less than $10 million. And I hope Mark Sanchez pays every single penny of that. That old man did not deserve that. This is a 69-year-old man who should be enjoying the twilight of his life, and yet he's working at midnight. And your buster ass self decided you wanted to come through and tell that man what he's supposed to do. First off, you're not from Indianapolis. You're not a public official. You never played for them cats. Anything like that. You have no notoriety. You came off as a spoiled child. You know, USC, the University of Spoiled Children, or Southern Cheaters. Whichever one y'all want to call it, it's perfectly fine. That's what we call it around here, you know what I mean? Or University of South Central. Don't worry about it. But more to the point, this is not going to be justice for this old man. It's just not. It's not. Watch how charges basically get thrown out, because what they're going to try to do is basically make the old man as culpable as Mark Sanchez. Guaranteed. Then the old man got fired. Yeah, he lost his job. Don't know if he had a pension. Don't know what he had exactly. And that's part of my reasoning for saying that old man needs 10. Now, some of you guys will say, and I've seen it in the comments, how do we know he ain't the aggressor? How do we know this? How do we know that? 69 years old? Did you think he just came off the truck and just stabbed him up? I'm pretty sure if he did that, we would have seen a whole entire smear campaign. We would have seen and heard about this old man being violent, his history, all of this crap, so that the media could paint him all of this stuff, especially when you are a media darling, like Mr. Sanchez is. But I'm waiting on Fox Sports, because if this would have been anybody else, but they would have fired him and raked him through the coals. Let this have been Pat McAfee. Would have been fired immediately. Let this have been Stephen A. Smith. Would have been fired immediately. But it's something about these spoiled ass quarterbacks. It's something about these spoiled ass QBs, bro. And we constantly see this shit happen all the time. And something about the media darlings of the quarterbacks. We watched Brett Favre get away with something that he should have not got away with. We seen your boy, I don't even want to go through this crap. Either way it goes, it's something about quarterbacks that leads to some weird ass bias. It doesn't know a color. All it knows is goddamn position. Why that is, I don't know. But I'm sick of these athletes, particularly these quarterbacks, getting off with slaps on the wrist. I can go down the line and talk about other star athletes who played football, who got slaps on the wrist for murder. That old man said he thought he was going to die. We're going to see, man. I think he's only going to get his justice civilly, so we shall see. But y'all, let me know y'all thoughts on this, man. And click right here to see how Papoose smacked a damn comedian with a book over his boxer girlfriend who got her name tattooed on him. The reason why is crazy. But click right here, or click the playlist because y'all like these topics that we discuss over here on this channel way better. But I'll catch you on the next one. Reloaded.